Well, Max, congratulations. Your 10th pole of the season. It looked pretty easy out there, but track conditions must have been tricky to navigate as well.
Yeah, it was, the tarmac didn't give you a lot of grip, so it was really building up to it lap after lap. But I think we were in a good window. We were improving quite nicely, actually, run after run. And especially run one, of course, in Q3, the car felt quite good. But it was still, it felt like a good lap, but it's also like really on the edge of knowing what is the limit at the moment with the track surface. So it made it quite tough, but overall, of course, yeah, very happy with the performance and the day.
Obviously, this is Friday night. That affects Sunday, but I just need to ask about your mindset heading into tomorrow when you could have that epic title win. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, the car seems good when it's dark, so that's good. Tomorrow, of course, when we have the other qualifying, a bit different, a bit warmer as well, I think. So I don't know what's going to happen then. But it's a good start. I mean, of course, we can't really touch the cars anyway, so I guess that's good for us. And that's all I could have hoped for, really, because the sprint weekend is always very tricky to nail and try to go into qualifying thinking that you have the right setup on the car. But I think we did the best we could.
Hey Oscar, well that was one hell of a qualifying. P3 last time out in Japan on the podium, now P3 on the grid for Sunday's race. How are you feeling?
I don't think anyone's updated you yet, but I got my lap deleted, so I'm not P3 anymore. I think I'm P6, so yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, obviously a shame, but yeah, car felt reasonable. Just yeah, pushed a little bit hard on the last lap, so yeah, a shame because the car looked quick.
Can you take something from the fact that, like you said, the car has been really strong around here, considering you only had one session to practice, and there's a long weekend with the sprint as well?
Yeah, I think we obviously get another crack at it tomorrow in qualifying, and then the sprint too. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I think it's very tight and it's so easy to make a mistake. The track's very slippery, so it's not making things easy for us. But yeah. We'll try again. Obviously, it's a shame that we're a bit further back now for the main race where the most points are, but there's definitely points up for grabs tomorrow.
Nando, I've just heard that you've had your lap deleted with track limits. How are you feeling?
Pissed off.
How close was it? I haven't seen any replays. Do you think it was close?
I just had a correction on oversteer and I went off. So
the pace of the car's been so good this
yeah,
weekend.
It's been mint. The team have done a good job. I just messed it up. So.
Still a lot of opportunity for the rest of the weekend, isn't there, with the car you've got?
I know, but I don't think like that. I just think of the job I'm going to do today, which is put in good laps, don't make mistakes, and that's all I did today. So, not a good day for me.
Well, George, a bit of a surprise front row start for you now that Lando Norris has had his penalty. How are you feeling after that qualifying?
Yeah, just very pleased with how the session went. Regardless, I was pretty happy with P3 to be honest, because this track's so sandy. Off the racing line, there's not much grip, so I think that P3 spot would have actually been a better position for the race. But nevertheless, we've got Lewis alongside me now. We can be strategic, work together, and we got our sights set on a strong result now. Now that the McLarens are behind us, we're going to have a bit of a fight on our hands. We can be really quick, but we've got 2 sleeps away before we can probably think about that.
FP1, did you manage to get any sense of your long run pace and how that's going to play out for the rest of the weekend?
It was really bizarre. FP1 was really challenging. The grip was so low. It was really windy, so it was really dusty on the track, really sandy. And then we went out in qualifying, the wind dropped a little bit, and the lap times, lap 1 was about 2.5 seconds quicker than the quickest lap in FP1. So it's going to be a totally different story on Sunday. We're going to have to learn on the job, but I think the sprint race tomorrow will give us an indication of how the tyre wear is, if it's going to be a 1 or a 2 stop, and go from there.
Fernando, the sole Aston Martin Q3, how satisfying was that? How satisfied are you with it?
Yeah, very, very happy. I think top 6 has been few races that we were not as competitive as on the third line on the grid tomorrow. So yeah, happy with the performance today. The car felt fast in FP1 with the tricky conditions, and in qualifying we were also competitive. So it's only the first step. The weekend is long with a lot of racing laps between the sprint and the main race. But I think this is the good start.
McLaren obviously breathing down your necks in that fight. You got to go and try and maximise the points from this weekend, don't you?
Sure. I mean they have the momentum now. They are scoring a lot of points, both cars, and they are very strong. If eventually they will overtake us, we will have to accept it and say well done to them. But yeah, so far we're still in front, and we will try to defend every race.